Всем привет, с вами Гордон, и мы продолжаем проходить Депонию 2. В прошлой серии мы с вами прибыли... Да непонятно, куда мы прибыли. Собственно, давайте осмотримся. В гавань. Это действительно гавань.
Nothing beats a fresh breeze from the sea. The smell of freedom and adventure. And tar and toxic chemicals. And Tony's mother?
Shh! You're scaring the fish.
Rotten fish. Close enough. But this native presents a welcome opportunity to make use of my cosmopolitan tactfulness and my linguistic
У тебя
skill.
такое даже есть?
Me, Rufus, where I find lab belong to Doc.
Are you talking to me, ape man? We put maps up for people like you.
Ah, you mean heroes passing through?
I mean people we prefer not to talk to.
Hey, just so you know it, I have an excellent sense of direction. I don't need your stinking maps.
So what you looking at it for?
I'm not looking. I'm just shooting it a contemptuous glance. Doc's office is in the industrial park. But where's the tavern? Ah, well, who cares? I guess I'll go see Doc first then.
Так, значит, это, судя по всему, плавучий черный рынок, где у нас находится лаборатория Дока. Так, да, и судя по всему, вот этот старик с гаечным ключом похож на Дока. Видимо, это оно и есть. Индустриальный район. То есть карта у нас еще работает и как быстрое перемещение. Что ж, наверх. Зачем нам наверх? Непонятно, яйцо в трубе. Зачем нам яйцо в трубе? Ух ты чё, утконос? Это еще, наверное, твое яйцо, да? Так, хорошо, не будем трогать то, что побывало в чьей-то заднице. Так, тут непонятно что. Ящик с подушкой безопасности. Там тоже непонятно что. И карта. Ага. Ладно. Давайте пойдем сюда. Умнокус. Да, вон у него мозги есть. Он поумнее тебя будет, Руфус. Во двор. Вот это и есть мастерская Дока, судя по всему. Ну что, собачка, ты меня пропустишь?
And what now?
What do you think? I have to get to Doc.
Not a chance. I can't let anyone past.
Oh, you can let me. I'm accredited.
You don't mean accredited, do you? I would know about that.
I don't care what you know or don't know. I'm not going to let some wind-up flea circus get in my way. And I'm certainly not going to let you correct me. No way.
Far be it from me to correct you, sir. Unless, of course, you consider a bitten calf a correction.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, okay. I'll put this so that even you understand it.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
Так, собачка умнее тебя действительно оказалась. Ну ладно, надо как-то ее обхитрить. Все-таки нам надо к Доку попасть. Палочка, палочка. Ведро с краской. Ручка. Что тут еще есть? Кажется, все. Ну ладно, собачки же любят играть с палкой. Наверное.
Hey, look what I've got.
Давай, псинка. Давай.
And now, be a good dog and fetch the stick. What's wrong? Fetch the stick, or are you too stupid?
Yes, exactly. That's it.
Fetch that stick.
No.
You go fetch that stick now. Attaboy!
If you're so fond of that stick, why don't you go get it yourself? And if you're a good boy, I might even let you pass.
Да, собачка все-таки умнее тебя.
Go on. I just threw a stick, and you are a dog, so What do dogs do in a case like this?
I wait for you to make an even bigger fool of yourself?
No, wrong. You fetch the stick. Or are you too stupid? Wait. I'll show you how it's done.
Oh, boy. You didn't really just do that, did you?
Сейчас еще коротнет, поди.
I can't take it anymore.
Угу. Ведро с краской, ручка. Хорошо, а краска нам как-нибудь поможет?
White, of all things. The wet blanket among colors. Even more potential for even more dramatic turns.
Окей, давайте покрасим палочку.
Black would be better, with flames glued to the side up front. And maybe a dragon with a battle axe.
Нет, не хочешь? О, изолента. А-а-а. Так, ну вот теперь изолированная палка. Давайте сделаем жезл гаишника.
Black would be better, with flames glued to the... And maybe...
Давай еще разочек.
Hey, look what I've got! And now, be a good dog and fetch the stick. What's wrong? Or are you too stupid?
Yes,
Так,
that's
видимо...
My name is I'm an autonomous, cybernetically highly developed...
Кстати, да, мы же с ним не познакомились.
programmed to perform complex security tasks.
Cleaverbite. Oh, such an amusing name for a robo-dog.
I will not suffer such indignities. Through the neuronal connection of computer circuits with organic cerebral matter, I am capable of processing more than 3,000 floating point operations per second.
Can you sit up and beg?
Perhaps not, but I could sit up and grab something until you beg me to let go.
You know, you've got quite an attitude for a cyber whatever mongrel, but I'm pretty sure that your bark is worse than your bite.
Do you hear me barking then?
I don't know. All I can hear is
Me, nerdy ramblings, me.
I'll ask Doc to make you a cyber muzzle.
To do that, you would need to get past me, right?
I'm not going to allow some stupid mutt to block my path.
Actually, I'm a superior cybernetic...
Me, superior, me.
Let me show you who is superior here. Down.
I am not sure I have comprehended your intention.
That's because you're only a silly dog.
It might help if you could talk in complete sentences.
Сидеть пес.
Down, boy.
Bravo. With a little more effort, you might indeed be capable of forming an entire sentence.
Ha! Piece of cake. I hereby demand that you perform the act of down.
Good boy. But I'm still not sure what you're really trying to tell me.
Well, down, down, see? Like this.
This guy cracks me up.
Угу, может, все-таки его надо как-то насмешить, чтобы его замкнуло.
Let me through. I have to see Doc.
Oh, but I can't do that. If I let you through, my designation as a watchdog would be completely compromised.
And if you don't, you'll be completely compressed. I think you're forgetting who's the superior species here.
Then why don't you simply show me?
Will you please let me in?
That sounds better already. But I didn't quite get the third word you said.
Please,
Talk directly into the audio interface.
if you insist. Please, 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 please!
Stop it! Oh, please, stop! You're overloading my circuits!
Да, даже по-хорошему собачка не понимает.
You let me pass now?
I'm afraid I can't. I am programmed to stay in front of this door.
Who's a good robot dog?
I need to think about that one. Your mother, perhaps?
What? Oh, you rotten! Stupid mutt!
What? You're giving up already? How disappointing.
Так, надо что-то с этой псинкой делать все-таки. Лампа.
Something seems to be wrong with this lamp. It flickers constantly.
Да, когда собачка смеется. Так, что мы еще можем сделать? Ладно, надо палку подобрать.
Wait. I'll show you how it's done. But pay better attention this time.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
А что если попробовать каким-то образом подзарядить эту палку или скрестить с
All this
ручкой?
idea is missing.
Нет.
Exactly. That barking trash can may think he can shock me, but I'll show him what a shock. What the shock? Oh, whatever. Some ingenious pun with shock. Shock. Because of the electric shock and so on. Oh, come on, Rufus. You don't need a punchline to be brilliant.
Ага, то есть у нас теперь что-то типа изолированная и наэлектризованная палка. Да, это что-то типа шокера получается. Что ж, давай лизни это, умнокос.
Now he's in for a nasty shock. Hey, what's wrong? Are you giving up?
Yes, you were right. This stick business is just too much for me.
You stupid muddy cur. Here, like this. You put the stick in your mouth.
Так, сейчас его точно
Oh
замкнет.
boy, I can't take it anymore. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, 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 oh boy.
Все, собачка вырубилась. Что ж, ладно, давайте пойдем уже к доку наконец. Так, тамбур, часы, электроды.
That is a techno flux inductor thingamy. I can spot one right off.
Конечно.
Does it have juice?
What is going on out there? Stop playing around with the equipment and come in.
Ага, то
It's
есть...
time for another brilliant maneuver, plus or minus 10 minutes. Not
С оборудованием
necessary.
играть
I've got
нельзя.
all the time I need.
Ладно, пойдем к доку. Привет, док.
Hey,
Привет,
Doc.
Гол.
Rufus. At last, Goal really almost bought it this time.
But, as I can see, you have everything under control. I'll go look for Bozo then. He mentioned a tavern.
Her implant has been badly damaged. I need to operate right away. There is only
что,
one
акула?
problem. The data cartridge is not going to survive the procedure.
I take it that's a bad thing?
Well, yes. Her entire mind is stored on the thing. Her memory, her character.
The ascension codes?
I can save the data, but I need a bunch of empty cartridges.
And these cartridges are hard to obtain?
Not really. This is the floating black market after all. There's nothing you can't get here. And brain implants are currently all the rage. I installed another one just the other day. You will find the cartridges in the gadget shop.
What? Why me?
Because I need to get ready for the surgery.
And I need to familiarize myself with the local circumstances. Bozo said something about a tavern?
Rufus,
All right, all right. So I get those cartridges in the gadget shop?
it's right by the harbor, outside the city gate. Just have them charged to my account. But make very sure that you get the good cartridges. The cheap ones are bound to cause problems.
Well, it's your money.
Хорошо. Что еще ты нам скажешь?
So I get those cartridges in the gadget shop?
It's right by the harbor, outside the city gate. Just have them charged to my account. But make very sure that you get the good cartridges.
Гол.
Goal? Goal!
She can't hear you, Rufus.
No problem. I know what to do. All I need is battery acid, gunpowder, bull's blood.
Or you can simply bring me the cartridges as I asked you to do.
We'll see.
Ладно, давайте. Давайте у него что-нибудь сопрем. Отвертка есть. Ящик.
Chew first.
That was a reminder that you are not to poke around in my things.
Okay, reminder heard and ignored.
Rufus?
It's okay.
Да, а Руфус никогда не меняется. Так, тут больше у нас ничего нет. Морозильник. Что ты хранишь в морозильнике, док? Органы? А, нет, там ничего нет. Ладно. Пойдемте купим картриджи. А, да, док, я тут твою собачку нечаянно убил. Надо немножко исследовать территорию. Я думаю, стоит пойти не по карте, а пройтись пешком. Давайте посмотрим,
Hey,
что...
you.
Who? Me?
No, we're talking to the three-headed platypus behind you.
Ребятки, вы кто такие? Подозрительные какие-то.
Watching you. We know what you're planning.
Oh yeah? Seems like you know more than I do.
News spreads fast in the floating black market. You've got something very valuable there.
It mustn't fall into the wrong hands.
And your hands would be the right ones?
Let's just say we're friends.
We're the good guys.
We fight against oppression by the Organon.
Death to the Organon.
The Organon is planning something
Something unspeakable.
so unspeakable that we cannot talk about it.
We've gotta go.
We've already said too much.
But we'll be back.
And then we'll get what is rightfully ours.
Do not talk about this to anybody.
Keep your back to the wall.
And do not forget who your true friends are.
Death to the Organon.
Что-то какие-то
Death to the
подозрительные
Organon.
типчики.
What was that all about?
Да, вот мне тоже интересно. Так, ладно, давайте сюда пойдем. О, рыночная площадь? Или что-то типа того? Аптекарь. Так, ну, к аптекарю нам не надо. Так, тут у нас что? Вот, ага, оттуда мы пришли.
What's that?
Great. Hey, hello? What do you mean, bleh? The nerve.
Благородный нос.
I've never seen such a snooty door sensor.
Типа богатый район. А этот нос обнюхивает тебя и говорит, богатый ты или не богатый. В общем, понятно.
Da 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 da. Roo, refuse. Roo, roo, refuse. Roo, refuse. Super, super diffuse. Hey, you can say what you like about those black market bums, but they have good taste in music.
Дверь какая-то. Темный переулок, ящик.
Empty, if you don't count all the creepy crawlies.
Глаза в
Seems to
мусоре.
be a colony of junk crabs. Cute.
Помойные крабы. Ребятки, выходите, я вас погладить хочу. Нет?
An out-of-the-way door in a dark alley. I wonder where it leads.
Интересно, давайте постучим.
That isn't the secret knock.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. The secret knock goes...
You fool. Now you've given it away. Let me in.
First, the knock.
All right. Now can I come in?
No, wait, I got that wrong. That was the old knock.
What? But
I know, it's a shame we changed it. The old one was much easier to remember. Nevertheless, we're using the new knock now.
and how does it go?
It's a secret.
Oh, darn it.
Да. Не удалось провести. Ну ладно. Блин, эта бабка с моржом меня забавляет. Довольно-таки оживленная, смотрю. Так, а тут у нас куда? Так, это что-то... Генератор. Гондольер. Хорошо, куда нам? Это, видимо, таверны и есть. Судя по вывеске. А, да, точно. Таверна. Гулливер. Гарлев. Вот и Боза. Ладно, сюда мы вернемся чуть попозже. Давайте дальше осмотримся. Тут у нас что? Какая-то подлодка? Турнирная рука. Что за турнирная рука? Антенна.
Oops. Why does that always happen to me with antennas?
Может, их просто трогать не надо. Я не знаю, зачем я это сделал, но зачем-то сделал. Перископ. Так, а там у нас что? Дверь. Отверстие трубы. Ну тут походу кто-то живет. Давайте постучим.
What is it this time? I told you, I don't lend stuff to no one. So don't complain when you get a cup of cyanide instead of milk. What the? Who are you?
А, ты кто, прелестная? Ты же леди, да?
I would like a knife.
In your gut or in your eye? You can have both.
Do you think that's the smartest way to treat a potential customer?
You? A potential customer? Ha! Just look at you! You should be glad I haven't shot you yet, with the emphasis on yet.
What have you got on offer?
My specialty today is cuts and stab wounds for obnoxious visitors.
Holy crap on a cracker.
Заблудился
I
я.
think I lost my way.
Yeah, I think so too. But I've got good news for you. It's not gonna happen anymore in the future.
Because then I'll know my way around?
Because you won't be able to walk, that's why.
Ладно, тогда я пойду.
I guess I'll be on my way then.
Yeah, don't even think about bugging me again.
Вот такое гостеприимство. Ага, это во двор мастерской Дока. Хорошо. Пойдемте тогда обратно в маленькую Венецию, гавань. Ой, мужик, ну... Я, конечно, понимаю, что ты гондольер, но не веди себя как полный гондольер. Так, на причал.
And who have we here? Well, if it isn't the newcomer that everyone's talking about.
А вы,
They're
ребятки, кто
talking about
такие?
me. High time, too. All those stories of my heroic deeds are actually quite understated.
We're not interested in fairy tales. You've got something that we want.
Huh. Tough. Good looks is something you're born with.
We're talking about the secret ascension codes.
The Ascension codes? Over my dead body. Wait, let me rephrase that. Uh-oh.
Да, походу,
Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch!
так и будет.
Ow! Oh! Ouch! Oh! Oh! Ow!
Прошло 3 часа.
He hasn't got the money. I guess he isn't as stupid as he looks. So what do we do now? We'd better report this to Donna.
А Донна еще кто такая?
Oh, lots of friendly people here. Maybe I should tone it down a bit.
Давно пора, Руфус, давно пора. Так, хорошо. А вот это, судя по всему, и есть тот магазинчик, в который нам надо. Я надеюсь, эти копыри деньги у нас не отняли.
Welcome to Gilligan's Gadget Garden. You are being served by Shapomat 2000. How may I help you?
Yeah, Doc sent me to get a set of cartridges.
Of course, we currently offer 2 different brands. The first is Platinum Proof Professional. They are somewhat more expensive but of better quality. There is a cheaper kind as well. Cowboy Dodo's Jolly All-Purpose Cartridges. Their quality may not be top of the line, but they come with a free colorful lollipop.
A lollipop?
So which brand do you prefer?
Вот это вот кто, интересно, такой там сидит? Ладно, вопросы будем задавать позже. Platinum Professional, конечно. Руфус!
Those are really the good cartridges?
Of course. Remember, Goal's mind is at stake here.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Нифига себе операция.
Did it work?
I'm not sure. Something's not right.
Rufus? I might have known. Why does the same question pop up in my mind every time I set eyes on you?
Who's that good-looking guy in the snappy overcoat?
Where am I?
Because the aura of my magnetism is befuddling your sense of orientation.
Seriously, where did you drag me off to this time? And what is that awful smell?
This is the floating black market. You're safe here.
Safe? Rufus, I was on my way to Elysium.
Well, yes, you were, but with the wrong guy.
Cletus wanted to help me.
And you trust that lying slime bag?
Yes, who I am more likely to trust. My fiancé or his cheap imitation?
Hey, what's up with you?
What's up? I wake up only to find myself in some stinking torture chamber. That's what's up with me. I'm already itching all over just because I'm forced to breathe this foul, polluted air. I'm about to be sick. I need to get out of here.
Да, кажется, у нее что-то действительно пошло не так.
She seems to be pretty mad.
Not really. I just have a certain effect on explosive women.
What, lighting the fuse?
Yeah, very funny. But she actually did seem a little volatile. Are you sure you didn't mess her up somehow?
I think I might be able to explain this. Some information wasn't written to the cartridge, almost as if we had used the cheap ones.
Not as cheap as your excuses.
Her mind appears to have been split 3 ways.
So, the woman who just stomped out of the lab is only a part of Goal?
And not the most agreeable part, I hope.
Come on, Doc. I thought you were an expert.
It is nothing that I can't fix, but for that I need all 3 cartridges, including the one that is currently inserted in her implant. Also, I cannot operate without the consent of the patient. Therefore, all 3 parts of Goal must cooperate before I can go ahead with the surgery.
Oh yeah, judging from her mood, she'll be positively enthusiastic about you flipping open her skull again.
Agreed. Maybe you had better start with a different part of her character.
Huh?
Take the 2 cartridges that are still in the output hopper. And this thing.
What is it? A remote control?
Not quite. See that compartment in the back? Just insert one of the other cartridges and press the button when you're close to goal.
That's what I said, a remote.
It's more complicated than that. Data's written to a buffer and...
And I can zap back and forth between two characters.
No. Yes. Something like that, but
Just like a remote.
just like a remote.
Cool. I wish I'd had one of these for Tony.
Hurry up, Rufus. The longer the fragments of her character get used to their independence, the more difficult it will become to talk them into having that surgery done. Go find Goal and persuade her. All 3 parts of her. I will prepare everything else here in the meantime.
All right, here we go.
Да. Надеюсь, Руфус хотя бы леденец был очень и очень вкусный. Что ж, давайте на этом остановимся. Уговаривать все 3 личности Гол будем уже в следующей серии. На этом все. С вами был Гордон. Всем хорошего настроения. И всем пока.